Hello, welcome back everybody. Let's have a look at some of these coins then, shall we? And sorry I've not been able to make a video yesterday. For those who know, I was stuck at the in-laws with a rubbish laptop. It worked on the first day, and on the second day it just decided not to let me log in. So, you know, that's Ubuntu for you for the moment. I do like Linux, but that is a problem. Do you know what I mean? That is a big problem. You can't log into your own desktop. Never mind, let's have a look at this. So we'll start with looking at the Dixie. On the 4-hourly chart, golden cross looking nice, coming down to test the centre of the Bollinger Band, or the 21 moving average. Could obviously bounce from here, but the MACD has made a negative cross, still in bullish territory, and is diverging away from each other, so could perhaps bring us all the way back down to the bottom of the Bollinger Band at least, or the green 50 exponential moving average. So we're talking below 94 before we could possibly get a decent bounce on that one. We'll just check this out on the daily just to have a brief look to see what's going on with that. The daily, from what I remember, looks pretty bullish, to be honest. Yeah, pretty bullish, and green exponential here basically correlating with the same as the 4-hourly. So moving average for both of these comes just below 94, so we're talking 93, 92 roughly. So yeah, I could see a drop in the Dixie coming to that level before a bounce. Could obviously come down a little bit lower, but with a chart that looks reasonably bullish on the daily, I think if we do come down to that level, that's probably where we'll be looking to bounce from. And that would mean a bit of a rally across the board for alts, stocks, and Bitcoin, commodities, and everything else. So the pre-market for stocks is already up by over 1% for the S&P and things like that. So they're looking quite healthy, and so is Bitcoin. So I think a lot of people are trading this already off the back of what I've just said. That the Dixie looks like it wants to make a pullback, which isn't a massive one, but a reasonable pullback all the same. And that pullback will allow for a bit of a continuation with these assets. So for Bitcoin, where we're looking to go, I would say we're not likely to hit or overextend beyond the Bollinger Band. So we're talking about just the low 11,000s, 11,150 or so. I'd be surprised if we made it up above there, which is also the recent highest high over here where we found a rejection. So we're talking about 11,200 or thereabouts, probably just below there. Let's have a look at some of these. So we do have, we avoided that negative cross there on the daily, which is good. Money flow index is in a safe area. The RSI is a bit choppy, but essentially making a decent formation there. And as far as the daily is concerned, you know, we had a nice big move the other day, didn't we? A basic bounce, a decent bounce, smashed above our blue box territories. So, and we're above all major moving averages, which is nice. So, if we did come back down to test these lower levels, we're talking probably around 10,700, which is the 10 simple. And if we broke down beneath there, we're only really thinking about the blue box territory at the moment, step by step. So that would be 10,550, and I think all those levels are likely to hold. But if the Dixie decides that it wants to rally further, which I'll be surprised if it does it today, but if it did decide it wanted to do that, then yeah, we would be pulling back to those areas. But otherwise, I'd say we're probably looking like an 11,000 and just above. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Bitcoin dominance is creeping up a little bit, but not too badly. We're about to make a positive cross in negative territory, which is good. And we're looking at this on a 4-hourly, but that should then spark continuation. So Bitcoin likely to start to not crush alts, but take the lead a little bit, provided that this chart plays out. But other than that, you know, there's nothing really to say about this. I mean, they're all going to rally roughly at the same point, at the same time. And talking about rallies, look at SXP. This was the only coin that I bought in the dip. If you were in my Telegram, you would have seen that I picked that up around $1.08, which I'm very pleased at. And I'm kind of riding this one up, to be honest with you. I think it'd be rude to kind of sell it unless I saw issues in the market. So doing quite well on that one, but we don't really want to know about that so much because it's rallied so far so quick. Can't really do much analysis. I would expect it to come down a little bit, in all fairness. Let's have a look at XRP then, shall we? XRP on the daily, positive cross on the MACD. RSI a bit more constructive than that of Bitcoin's. Morning flow index got plenty of move area to run. Bit of a rejection as of today, but still above all major moving averages apart from the green 50, but mostly above the 10 EMA, which is a nice one to be above. I would expect that we're going to have moves to the up with all of these assets, provided that the Dixie continues with its small correction. But these sort of things can change in the drop of a hat. But to me, it looks relatively positive, and we can see that all these assets are all in the green, apart from XRP actually, but they're all in the green, which shows me that there's only one way to go for the rest of the day, which is to the up. Even if it's ever so slightly, it'll be to the up. So we're talking bullish territory for everybody for at least the rest of the day. But keep our eyes on that Dixie, obviously, because like I say, if we get to this level, 94, that'll be the area to start thinking about maybe taking profit. That's what I'll be doing anyway. I don't know what you want to do, but for me personally, I'll be looking to take profit around these areas, as I would expect a bounce for the Dixie, which means a bit of a sell-off for everything else. Nice and short video for you there. I hope you have a nice week. Take it easy, and thank you for watching.